One take. This is NBA One Take featuring your shooter pretty boy Lakers. NBA One Take for your head. NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live from my home. This is NBA One Take, January 13th, 2026. Three games for me on the docket. Also some big news that is coming my way. The first game is my LA Lakers lose to the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, the last King, that same Kings team that's with this win is 10-30 on the season, but it looks like they turned everything around in the new year. So, um, yeah, they beat the Rockets yesterday too. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. 20 they could turn 20 losses around and make some kind of. I see crazy things is happening in the league. Yeah, but let me get to the game. Listen, they was up on us, and we was trying, but it just didn't happen. We was just seeing a good offensive execution, especially by DeMar DeRozan, who had 32. Zach LaVine had 19, hit a big shot for them, and Russell Westbrook finished with 22. And for my Lakers, Luka the Don, he's doing his thing. 42-8. LeBron with 22. DeAndre 8 and 13. We just didn't have it defensively. We was There was just some problems giving up and things like that. We got to figure things out. Think be more consistent. Even though our record is fine at the moment, but the West could get packed up anytime. So Lakers need to be mindful of executing who's coming in, who's coming out, knowing their role, when guys got to step up and think they have more cohesive defensively um, when coming into these games, especially now with teams. They're all trying to get some kind of rhythm going to try to either, if they're in the bottom tier of the standings, try to get into a playing position, or if they're in the middle of the pack, trying to move up. So Lakers got to be mindful for that. So that's a lot of that's going to be on JJ Redick and coaches. All right, and the next game is the LA Clippers defeating the Charlotte Hornets 117-109, led by Kawhi Leonard, who had 35, and James Harden, who had 32 and 10. When those guys are scoring, when they're doing that, they are really tough to beat. Really tough to beat. They put a lot of pressure on your defense. Harden still at this age can get any bucket he can, as well as Kawhi Leonard. When he's just deadly, and he's just being very much of a sniper and killing you in the mid range, long, and just it'd be just array of so many things, and they're just unstoppable at this point. And Clippers turning things around. They're 16-23 on the season, trying to move on up. Won 10 of the last 11. So the Clippers are turning things around. This is, the things that happened with CP3 and all that other stuff. They look like they turn in the corner. So I credit Ty Lue and coaches. All right, for the Hornets, tough loss. LaMelo Ball 25-9, Con Knipple 18, and Musi Diabete. What is it? Diabete. He had 13 and 15 rebounds. I'll get his name right. The Hornets. We know a move for LaMelo Ball is not coming anytime soon, but it's most likely going to happen. Mostly, probably around draft or the memoriam and things like that. So he's definitely going to be out there, but they're going to see what they can get. Right now, they're trying to fizz out certain things. They want to see if Khan and Brandon Miller are the guys they want to help build around or something. So we're really just seeing how things are right now. All right, and the last game of the night is the Philadelphia 76ers versus Toronto Raptors, two teams that's been really getting up there in the standings in the Eastern Conference and surprising teams. Even though they're both teams do have a stack of talent. Uh, yeah, it was a good game, but the 76ers did pull it out. And it was a salute to Kyle Lowry. This most likely his last game there. One of the greatest Toronto Raptors of all time. They gave him the ball and things like that. So that was good. Went for the game. Tyrese Maxey had 32. Joel Embiid 27 and 8. Paul George 15. DJ Ashcombe with 15 as well. For the Raptors, Bi had 17 and 10. Manuel Quickly had 18. Scotty Barnes also chipped in with 15 and had a big dunk in this game as well. Both teams are climbing. Raptors is more surprising than anything. So I think they're just going to keep going forward. I don't think the Raptors are doing any kind of trades or anything else like that. They're just going to see what they got and possibly make moves later on. But I think the Raptors, they like what they got. I think they're trying to no time, yeah, get through too much. And same with the Sixers. Sixers seeing what they have. All right. All right. This is huge news. This is coming from the NFL. Mike Tomlin stepped down as the head coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is a guy that I respect. One of the great coaches in the last 20 years. He's been the beacon of head coaches, especially for black head coaches, and in the NFL. Mainly just him being there and the Rooney family keeping him in, not having a losing season, um, going to the playoffs, constantly, win the Super Bowl, lost the Super Bowl, and was there probably burnout? I think it probably was. He probably wants to be more time with his family, especially his kids. I think his kids is into football and probably want to, spend more time with them and other things. So should he go somewhere else? It's not. I don't think so. I think he should. I think he should take a sabbatical and wait a year or two. We'll probably wait a year or two, and then want to come back and come back to a team that he can really play with and have a really good quarterback and a good defense. And he can really have a lot of say on what they need, especially when it comes to high value talent. So just salute the Mike Tomlin, one of the greatest coaches in this era. Um, just a constant professional, and it's sad, because it's a black head coach where it's not a lot coming in, and then when they do come in, man, it's like their backs against the wall, and they got to be way above their white counterparts, and and that's why there a lot of those white black coaches are in and out. So they do look at Mike Tomlin, and him being there also helps in the hiring process of black head coaches, especially in the NFL, and him not being there. I don't know where would it go next. You know what I'm saying? So That's just a concern for me. Just thinking about it. But this is NFL. This is NBA and FNL for one take. It's Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.